SAMOSIR Wonderful Land, Piece of Paradise. This is one of the most beautiful natural wonders in the world. SAMOSIR Island, a volcanic island located in the middle of Southeast Asia's largest lake, Lake Toba. The process is very magical happened. Lasted about 74,000 years ago. Lake Toba was formed by volcanic activity of Mount Toba, a huge explosion that shook the world at that time as to make Lake Toba caldera. Lake Toba is the second largest lake in the world that surrounds the island of SAMOSIR, has a length of 100 kilometers and a width of 30 kilometers. Being in the middle of a large lake covering an area of approximately 3,000 square kilometers of making this SAMOSIR island very special. Specials in culture, specials in vegetation, and special in landscape. How to get there? Many passengers landed in Kuala Namu Airport and to Paradis by road and then crossed the lake to SAMOSIR Island. Can also use Suzy Air flight daily to Selangi. Also available, Wings Air flight from Batam to Selangi around 3 times a week, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Now there has been daily direct flight from Jakarta to Selangi, and it takes only an hour 55 minutes.
From Paradis, followed by a 1-hour trip by ferry boats and ships to travel towards SAMOSIR. There are several ports: Ajibata Port, Tiga Ras Port, and Muara Port. Of these ports, can aboard a ferry or boat tour. So, it is very easy to reach the SAMOSIR Island by crossing Lake Toba. Maidan to SAMOSIR is about 177 kilometers. When using overland transportation will take approximately 6 hours. The route through Maidan to Brastagi, Merak, Sidikalang, Tela, then Panguran. Another route is from Merak, Tiga Ras, and then ferry or boat tour to Simanindo, SAMOSIR.
From Silangit Airport to SAMOSIR by land, the best way is from Silangit, Dolok Sanggul, Tele, Tanoponggol, about 1.5 hours. By this route, you will be offered a wondrous and amazing views as if in Europe.
Flight daily to Selangit service followed by an overland trip to Muara about 1 hour, or to Paradis about 2.5 hours. A lot of interest in SAMOSIR Island. Folklore about the history of a tribe and a history of human creation can be found on this island. Batak is indigenous people in SAMOSIR and areas around Lake Toba. SAMOSIR Island has a strong history. Mount Pusuk Buhi in the region Cianjur, Mula Mula, once believed to be the first place Raja Batak by the Bata Mulajadi Nabolan, creator of heaven and earth in the original Trust Batak society. In this place also, ancestors first settled Batak people. From this place, Batak people spread to all corners of the world. Legacy proof of the creation myths are still to be found in Pusuk Buhi and Cianjur Mula Mula in the form of cultural sites and history. Aik Siksitu Dai springs that flowed into 7 channels and has 7 flavors are believed to cure various diseases. Batu Sawan, where water with lime flavor that is believed to be a king bath. There are also relics of the story of Si Baru Paramat. Huta Si Raja Batak, which is believed to be the first settlement of the Raja Batak. Hobon Stone, sacred stones with a diameter of 1 meter below the hollow portion is believed to be a storage Guru Tateya Bulan heritage of high historical value and has a certain magic. Many people who intend to open the stone is not successful. Even the people will suffer a worse fate. On top of Hobon stone stands Sopo Tateya Bulan, in which there is a statue of the king of Batak and his descendants and his bodyguard and a number of vehicles of the Raja Batak. Dragons, elephants, lions, tigers, and horses. So, to see and want to know the history of ancestral Raja Batak, you can see in many sites in Cianjur, Mula Mula. Various interesting relics as prehistoric and archaeological remains, particularly megalithic, still very much available on the Samosir Island, and old cultural heritage from ancient. The most prominent and can still be seen today is the tombstone sarcophagus found in several locations on the island. There, sarcophagus king of Luban, Suhi Suhi, there, sarcophagus of Raja Si Haloho, and the most famous and very unique is sarcophagus of Raja Sirabutor in Tomog. Raja Sirabutor face carved on the front of the sarcophagus. The tombstones are very old, estimated from the 16th century. There is also a megalithic site in the Pagar Batu, Pardomuan Lotong, Simanindo Samosir. At the top of the hill there is a former megalithic site of ancient settlement. Another interesting point is the stone chair in Batak village in the Silagan village. Batak villages in the village Sialagan illustrate the structure of the Batak village in the past, surrounded by stone walls and fences bamboo. In this complex, one of the most famous is a stone chair describing the trial court proceedings Batak society in the past. The existence of megalithic remains, this implies that the Batak society since prehistoric times has had a high civilization.
This is also reason why Batak people are becoming lawyer and judge. For 1,000 years ago, Batak society has known a jalater law custom practice.
Tentang peralatan, tentang hukuman, tentang tata cara hidup masyarakat zaman tu, saya rasa amat tertarik, teruja. Pemandangan di sini, pemandangan saya amat menarik, cantik. Macam pesisiran pantai, perkampungan, even masyarakat di sini pun bagus.
Past glories of civilization is also visible on cultural heritage in the form of woven fabric, and rituals of ancient beliefs are still well preserved. Come to the Museum Batak in Simanindo. At this location, you can see Totor Malanghat Horbo and Sigale Gale. Mangalahat Horbo is a celebration of the buffalo sacrifice to God, the creator of everything. Dance with wooden sculpture Sigale Gale, which is the past, was considered to have spirit. Sigale Gale is a doll made of wood and dressed in traditional clothes, complete Batak dance to this music as if alive. Sigale Gale can rotate the head to the left and right and move the hand and crouch like dancing totor. That said, Sigale Gale first made to treat grief Batak king who lost her son. Dance Sigale Gale can also see in Tomok.
Okay, for example, this the woven cloth. Because the Batak people, they are traveling a lot.
Very friendly, beautiful architecture with all the houses, lovely landscapes. It's really, really special, nice place. Yeah, I love it.
We came for the show and we continue going to hot springs and around the island.
To see the process of making traditional woven cloth ulos Batak came to Huto Raja weaving ulos in Luban Suhi Suhi. Dozens of women weave ulos, still faithfully preserve ulos with traditional looms in front of their yard, which are mostly traditional house Batak.
Mengajak kepada seluruh masyarakat dimanapun berada, datanglah ke Samosir untuk berwisata, datanglah ke Samosir untuk menikmati keindahan alam, datanglah ke Samosir untuk melihat budayanya. Pasti Anda puas. Samosir negeri indah, kepingan surga.
If you want to buy a souvenir as a memento ever to SAMOSIR Island, in the village Sialagan and village Tomo, you can see a variety of beautiful handicrafts, music instrument, weaving ulos, and other Batak ethnic nuances. Many handicraft making workshops you can see in Tuktuk and in Sialagan. Try also the culinary tasting buffalo milk, fish, jahir tombor, nani arsik, and chicken napinadar specialty Batak. Do not worry, on SAMOSIR Island also provided some Muslim halal restaurant. Tutuk Siadong, a peninsula jutting into Lake Toba, is the best place to relax and enjoy the tranquility. There are plenty of hotels and guest houses are clean, comfortable with friendly service. The hotel decor is traditional Batak nuances, make the atmosphere feels more comfortable holiday.
SAMOSIR Island was for me a beautiful experience because of the nature. The big lake was very beautiful, hotels with good service, a very beautiful experience. It's perfect, yeah.
SAMOSIR Island has a very beautiful natural scenery. The combination of natural mountains, hills, endless vastness of the lake that looks like an ocean, and rocks wonders sediment, residual volcanic activity in the past. Beta Hill in Tuktuk, the best place sunrise in the morning on the island. Endless grasslands like tapestries overlooking Lake Toba. Sunrise feels perfect in Beta Hill. Sunrise and sunset are always licking Lake Toba's surface adds to the romance. Free piece of heaven that you can feel so we're in the SAMOSIR Island. Grassland Sihusapi, beautiful and promising luxurious natural scenery to the eyes of the tourist. And the charm of a small lake, Piaroba, in the village Sihusapi, Simanindo. View of Lake Toba and in the island of Sumatra in the background is a stunning panorama of a piece of heaven. This miracle can be found in the Harian Boho, Janji Martahan, and Tele, our viewing tower to see the beauty of Lake Toba.
Tele Tower is the point on the sky, the place where we feel sensation on the sky. Here we can freely see wondrous views such as village and paddy field.
Pusuk Buhit, complete sunrise and see the wonders of the beauty of the island of SAMOSIR from a height.
Climbing Pusuk Buhit mountain, camping and enjoying its beautiful natural panorama, which can also be done at Holbung Hill,
while viewing the boundary between SAMOSIR Island and the island of Sumatra. There is also a canal, Tanau Panggol, that connects the SAMOSIR Island to the mainland Sumatra. Do not miss the Pantai Pasir Putih Parbaba Panguran, beautiful beach with white sand with various water games facilities such as canoeing, jet ski, banana boats, and water bicycles. Enjoy the beauty and tranquility of Pantai Indah Situngkir, new destination beach resort adjacent to White Sand Beach, Parbaba. There's also a Sidi Honi Lake. Lake on the Lake Toba is located in Rangur Nihuta. In SAMOSIR, there's also a hot water bath to soothe tired muscles. Hot spring Ait Rangat at Pangururan and hot spring Pintu Batu Palipi. There's also waterfalls are often visited by foreign tourists in Sampuran Efrata at Sosordola. Waterfall is a hidden gem that extends beyond the hills around Lake Toba. From Tele View Tower, you will see this waterfall flowing stream splitting hills. Very unique. Another beautiful waterfall is a new tourist destination waterfall, Sampuran Hadabuan Nai Sogop in Huta Urat, Cianjur, Mula Mula, easy to reach by the tourist. A very beautiful waterfall and save one interesting story. The interesting part of the legacy of the eruption of Mount Toba is Salawan Toba Plateau is a region with rocky cliffs and sedimentary rocks. Also, Tulas Island, beautiful island in Lake Toba with dacite lava stone, Simaningko Siboro. Privileges possessed, Samosir Island is what makes it as one of the World Geopark in 2015. The Information Center is being built in Sigulati, Cianjur, Mula Mula. The area recognized by UNESCO have exceptional geological heritage, archaeological sites with attractive wildlife habitat, history, folklore, and culture, which are all closely linked to the underlying geology. Samosir Island, ancient history and waterfall land of the piece of paradise that you should not miss when visiting Indonesia.